Hotel was going down. I'm Donald Nelson with Supreme Confidence. You're listening to today's episode, the Confidence in the Clutch podcast on the Confidence in the Clutch network. Whether it's a game of basketball or the game of life, you got to have confidence in the clutch. Practice makes confidence. Pressure makes diamond. Stay sucker free. Keep it a buck like Milwaukee. Stay woke and get out. Gold ball or bust. Can't fit in when you're standing out. Colorism is dead. Black is black. Get your confidence together. Get your clutch together. Support your own. Yo, you the homie. You in Mexico. You in Colombia. You in the United Arab Emirates. Good looking out on the downloads. Share this joint though. Get your confidence together. Get your clutch together. Listen to Apple Podcasts, Google Play Music, YouTube, and at confidenceintheclutch.podbean.com. Subscribe, rate, and review. Hit that bell button to get notifications. New episodes is important. Visit us on Facebook at Confidence in the Clutch. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram at KITK. Coming up, talking about, I've been gone for like a week and a half, right? AB done. ESPN top 100 NBA players. Bleacher Report top 50 all time. Who got that right? Best duo in the league coming in with the NBA. Fair play to play. Shaq versus Dame. NFL power rankings for Confidence in the Clutch after week 4. You already know. Y'all know what we're doing on Confidence in the Clutch. Like always, we're bringing you quality content with strong opinions and facts. The confidence starts right now. 3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3, in the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence.
4, 5, 6.
In the clutch.
Confidence in the clutch.
Confidence in the clutch. Y'all know what time it is, yo. Been gone for a minute. It's been a long time, but I'm back. Y'all know what's going on. Y'all know my excuse. It ain't no excuses or reason. Shit, grad school kicked my ass. The internship is all good, though. So let's jump into it. I ain't holding y'all back. Shout out to 99, a producer who drops his album, his mixtape, this coming, Friday. This coming Friday. Oh, where we at? I was just looking at everything, man. There was, what is it called? 99, a producer, baby. It's called, hold up, I'm looking at the shit right now. It's my man. One of my best friends, son and shit. 99, a producer. Sunset 317 out of the Shy. Out the go, baby. Check him out. Check him out on SoundCloud. Follow him on Twitter, 99, a producer. He laced your boy with some hotness. I got 4 little tracks from him. You're going to hear him sprinkled out through tonight's show, man. Young boy doing thing. Playing all the instruments, doing all the vocals, doing everything. Producing this joint, yo, man. It's all good, y'all. Y'all ready to jump into it? Let's start out with one of these 99 producer tracks. You heard me? Let's get it. Pop in. Hold up. Yeah. 99, a producer, baby. Sunset 317 drops October 4th. Let's get it. All right. My man, AB, was released by the Patriots, right? Some say it's by money. You listen to Stephen A. and all that shit. Some say it's speculation and is looking at the intimidating text he's saying. We ain't heard shit from him since he got released, though, right? Little tweets here and there. We ain't heard nothing major about him, right? The bottom line is professionalism was questioned. That's why he got released, right? He lost $40 million in 3 weeks, yo. Off of tweets, though? Think about it. This shit off of tweets and phone calls, right? The bigger question and thing to worry about is he done in the league, y'all? Is he done in the league? He's done for this season because who knows when the league gonna say what they do. Now, they done interviewed the young lady 2 weeks ago. We haven't heard anything about them interviewing AB. So we got to figure out what's going on. He enrolled in Central Michigan University, took 12 credits to finish up his degree. So, you know, this should be a message to everybody else. If you be quiet, I was talking about it. If AB would have just been quiet, not sent none of them texts, not even business is booming, sitting on a pile of cash with the caricature with him with the New England joint. Even if he wouldn't have sent out no text, no Instagram, guess what? AB will be playing. So then the censor buzz gonna say, well, why? How come he can't be him and his flamboyant self? When you're in trouble, you gotta be quiet. When you're in trouble, you got to be quiet. When a motherfucker think you may be getting in trouble, you got to be quiet. When you go in a new situation, you got to be fucking quiet. He's supposed to be in his representative stage with the New England Patriots. He's not was supposed to be running his mouth, sending texts, putting the person on the text reportedly who said something in the Sports Illustrated interview. Come on, bro. You can't do that. Make that money. You lost $40 million in like 2 weeks. You probably going to get some of that recoup, but you shouldn't have lost it. That's my thing, right? Shout out to AB, though. If it's mental health, help him out. Get them yes people from around him. It is what it is. You know what I mean? All the shit is coming out. He wasn't going to practice. I ain't telling my guy don't go to practice, right? And I'm not going to be the cat that ain't going to tell my guy shit because he paying me. My guy don't need to pay me. That's my guy. Don't pay me. Don't give me the fish. Teach me how to fish. So if you find out something from some of your business partners, teach me how to go get my own shit because you in them circles. Loan me the money to start my business. I'll pay you back, bro. We doing it the right way. But by the way, we're recording this about midnight right now. Thursday. 71 days to graduation, yo. That was 99 the producer, yo. It's all good. Now, let's jump into this ESPN Top 100, yo. Let me get some JI on this joint. Let me get into the ESPN Top 100, man. Come on. Like, LeBron ain't top 2? Come on, man. Listen. They didn't have KD in it because they said KD was hurt. They had like LeBron 3, Kawhi 2, and Giannis 1. Like this recency bias shit, it is what it is. LeBron, if they had Bron, Kawhi, and Giannis right now saying who you starting your team with, who y'all starting y'all team with? Exactly. I'm starting my team with LeBron. Period, point blank. Still, right now, out of them 3, LeBron, Kawhi, and Giannis. Giannis ain't been in his peak yet. We don't know what it is. Kawhi in his peak right now. LeBron at his peak, we saw what the fuck that was. So, you do the math. From Milwaukee, buck like Milwaukee. Keep it a buck like Milwaukee. I love Giannis. Giannis and them got put out the World Cup because he still ain't shooting the J, though. Giannis was just on the thing talking about, I ain't talking about my contract right now. He ain't saying nothing about loving the mill. Shout out to Jalen Rose. Said he ain't saying nothing about, I love the mill. I would love to resign here. It is what it is. I told y'all, the best move of the summer was the Lakers signing Giannis' brother. Because now you get to see what that West Coast life is, right? If I'm not mistaken, his other brothers out of New York or just came from New York to sign with the Bucks. It doesn't matter, but they know what that New York is. Milwaukee ain't got shit to offer nobody, man. Nobody black, period. You got to be like in a sorority or fraternity type shit. You know what I mean? And get plugged by one of your guys or your females, chicks, homegirls. You see that shit. He don't want to raise no kids here. Shit, I want to get my kids up out of here. Brew forever. Milwaukee forever, but it's only certain parts, yo. You know what I mean? But the thing was wrong. It should have been, I don't give a damn about KD injury. It's Bron, KD, Kawhi, Giannis in that order. Right? Giannis is the one that could jump all them, though. Right? He could. But it's going to be very hard to jump them brothers until he wins some chips. It ain't all about chips, but he got to win at least one to jump any of them. Right? This is facts. Now, in my opinion, moving on to the Bleacher Report Top 50. What a great fucking article. That was a great read. I suggest anybody that didn't read that. It came out last week. Man, that was a great read, man. That was a really, really good read. The Top 50, they got it right. They got it right for the most part. We can talk about the 50 greatest players of all time and debate that shit. But I'm reading the shit they had. I'm like, yeah, they look at a lot of numbers and shit. All right? But one thing that jumped out to me, 2 things. First of all, the whole Westbrook shit where he came in at, I ain't look at the, where did Westbrook come in at on the joint? I done closed the article down. Let me see where Westbrook came in. Let me see if I can find Westbrook, man, because they sure didn't have it where you can get to everybody. I think Westbrook was like in the, I'm looking, y'all. Yo, Westbrook was about 36, right? So let me read this piece from the article. Quote, Westbrook triple-double impact, right? Over the last 3 seasons, the Oklahoma City Thunder averaged 99.1 possessions per game. At that pace, Westbrook's 35.7 minutes per game converts to about 73.7 possessions, and he averaged 26.8 points, 10.6 rebounds, and 10.4 assists in those possessions. The game was played at a breakneck pace during Oscar Robertson's era, And if it's 30.8 points, 12.5 rebounds, and 11.4 assists from his 1961-62 campaign were adjusted to match Westbrook's pace and playing time over the last 3 seasons, they dropped all the way to 17.4 points, 7.1 rebounds, 6.4 assists. There's the analytics people, right? Conversely, Westbrook's numbers at Robertson's pace in playing time will be a ridiculous 47.5 points, 18.8 rebounds, 18.4 assists. Say no more. What the brother did is historic, and it might be better than Oscar Robertson shit. We know how many years he did it, but look at the numbers, pace of play, all that other shit, all the analytics they throwing in there. Both are great, phenomenal feats, but we need to celebrate Russ more. Confidence in the clutch, Russ, West Side, we got you. We salute you, brother. Comparing them numbers with pace and playing time, 47.5 points, 18.8 rebounds, and 18.4 assists for Russ. That's what it would do. Now, my second thing. Top 5, I have no problem with it. Bird number 5, Magic number 4, Kareem number 3, Bron number 2, MJ number 1. That's my Mount Rushmore anyway, +1 anyway. Sometimes I'll be wanting to take Bird off for Shaq, but that's just me. That's just me. 6, Shaq. 7, Duncan. 8, Bill Russell. 9, Wilt Chamberlain. 10, Steph Curry. Here's the thing. Out of that top 10, we got 5 centers. We have 2 point guards. We have 1 shooting guard, and we got 2 small forwards. Who's the shooting guard? Bone. Jay Bone, who's number 1. The list is great. I'm going to tell you, the Bleacher Report top 50 NBA all-time list is a great fucking read. Go check that out. And by the way, with our boy Kyrie doing what he doing, talking about KD, saying he would not let him play injured and all that, said to do it wants to retire in Brooklyn. I salute that. They just got to get together, get along and ball. Can't wait till next year when KD come back though, but I appreciate Kyrie stepping out to do that. I said I had to talk about that. Now, that's leading me into the best duo in the league shit though. Like, so glad Kyrie said that. I wish KD was here though this year. So here we go. If we're looking at points per game, Harden and Westbrook averaged 59 last year. George and Leonard, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard 54.6. KD and Kyrie 49.8. Curry and Thompson 48.8. Joel Embiid and Tobias Harris 47.5 for Philly. Now, here's my thing. Best duo in the league. We got Kawhi and PG. PG out until November. He said they're the best two-way players. You got Russ and Harden, see what it's doing. It's a genuine love with them. You got Kyrie and KD, no KD this year. You got Bron and AD. Frank Vogel, Lakers new coach, said the Lakers will focus on defense. Bron, Lakers, said the Lakers offense need to go through AD. My thing is that's going to be the best pick and roll situation with LeBron and AD in a pick and roll where both of them can either handle the rock or set the pick. Mark my words. So, with that being said, my best duo in the league, I'm going with Bron and AD. And then Kawhi and PG next, and Russ and Harden. Then I got, because the injuries. Then you got Curry and Thompson, and then you got Kyrie and KD 5th because KD ain't going to be here. So if we're ranking them this year, that's what it was. Now, it'll be interesting to see how Kyrie and KD compare once they're both healthy. That's going to be fucking scary, though. That's going to be very scary. But that pick and roll with LeBron and AD going downhill is going to be legit. All right? Let's move on. The Fair Pay to Play Act, right? Passed in California for the 2023 implementation. I'm sorry, y'all. What does that mean? What it means is that players can be paid for likeness, appearances, autographs, right? The Olympic model, basically, right? Players can have representation as well. Players will not be paid from university or NCAA. NCAA is about keeping everything close. We're not paying the players. So what I'm saying is, the governor from California signed a paper that he would sign SB 206 on uninterrupted with LeBron. Draymond calls NCAA dictatorship. Now, there's similar bill, listening to The Jump, Rachel Nichols said, similar bill is filed in Florida for July 2020 implementation. Politicians across the country in New York, Washington, Maryland, Colorado, North, South Carolina, Pennsylvania have publicly supported similar laws, per Rachel Nichols. The federal proposal to cost the NCAA's tax-exempt status. How y'all tax-exempt when y'all make $1 billion reportedly off of just the NCAA tournament? The men's basketball and football in every school pays for other athletics, period, point blank, in college and in high school. Those are the ones that all the other other sports can run off of. Okay. I've seen in high school where they use that model to pay for everything else. I don't think that's all the way fair because those sports bring in the revenue. They should get most of the paper if that's what we're doing. But that's another conversation for another day. Now, Ramona Sherrilborn stated on the jump, workman's compensation for athletes that get hurt is coming up next. And that's what the NCAA don't want to have to do. These cats getting hurt. They're not going to make it to the league. They want workman's comp, but they're not guaranteed the league. It's one of them slippery things we might worry about. They had the brother from the AD from Ohio State talking about it's bad, but we know that most of the NCAA football players is black. Most NCAA basketball players is black. You trying to take the black kids away from getting the money for their likeness. Y'all ain't even paying them. It ain't even coming out the athletic budget. So why they can't do it, I have no idea. So they were talking about on the jump too, like, I'm saying, you got weights. Somebody was saying, I forget where I got this from. You got weights, meals, class, practice, video, class, sleep, rinse and repeat. That's how college athletes do. I've coached so many, and all the things that they go through, man, it's hard. It is very, very, very hard to be a college athlete. You don't get to enjoy that shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't get to, like I said, you don't get to enjoy college like that. They just want to get paid for their likeness. That's all they want to do, right? They just want to get paid for their likeness. I agree with Herm Edwards that at Arizona State, head football coach, if California schools are doing it, there's so many coming out the Pac-12, the Pac-12 should be able to do it as well. Now, moving on to what everybody talking about, this Shaq Dame rap beef, right? Man, it's for real. Let me tell y'all something, man. I appreciate it. Here's the thing. Dame called out Shaq first. That he was a better rapper on Joe Budden's podcast, basically. Shaq dropped, then Dame dropped, right? So who won the shit? We talking Confidence in the Klutch, right? Shaq went out like Pac at the end, right? Talking crazy. I'm fucking with Shaq. Like, it was cool. Shaq had his bars. He took the hot beat and did what he do. Dame responded, though. Dame got mad bars. And his shit is cold as fuck. Here's the thing. I love it. But we know Shaq don't let shit go. So, and Dame came at him first unprovoked. So what we gonna do? Dame came at Shaq. Shaq bombed first. Dame responded like he didn't say shit. So my verdict is the tie. It's a tie. It's all good. I love the hip hop element that they doing with it. So I'm cool with it. I'm cool with that. Now, just don't get on some stupid shit. Y'all know Shaq don't let that shit go. So we gonna see. He gonna call him Dame Cent. He ain't no dollar to me type shit inside the NBA. Barkley and Kenny and them gonna be geeking that shit up. So here we go. Last thing we doing, our KITK NFL top 5 week 4 power rankings. What we doing? We going with the Chiefs number 1. We going with the Patriots number 2. I'm going with the Saints number 3 because they beat the Cowboys. Otherwise, I would flip-flop Cowboys and the Saints. Stephen A said the Bears because they defense. I'm going with the Pack Attack because of Aaron Rodgers, man. Not going against A-Rod, man. It ain't going against A-Rod, man. Y'all hearing little shit in the podcast because little memory running. Other things going on, man. Matt got full. So it's all good. Coming up tomorrow on the network, Swaggo Under Swag podcast. Got LAD this weekend with the ladies. Got a couple more ladies on. Last week I had 2. This week I got another one. So we got 3 with your boy. And then we got the Kings Only coming up this Sunday, y'all. And then, we got Power Reverberation with Cleve beginning next week, man. So, network busy. Everything all good. I know you're like, where Lil D at? Where DZ? Where my man at? I'm still here, y'all. It's just going through everything. Basketball season coming back. Y'all know I'm more basketball than anything. So, that was my little break. Expect me to drop like a couple times a week. We getting into it. Expect me and my homeboy VZ LeVar. We're doing an NBA preview, all 30 teams, man. He always want to do a pod. It's my boy, so he coming on a pod with me, y'all. So you already know. Listen, shout out 99 and producer for the new tracks. His lead single is called Enchanted. I'm going to play a little bit of the instrumental for you. Young boy talented, man. He coming out with the with his first tape, Sunset 317, drops October 4th. Shout out to 99 and producer out of Chicago by way of Milwaukee, yo. Bless the young boy. SoundCloud. Check him out. Follow him on Twitter at 99 and producer. Shout out to Jay. You know what it is. Milwaukee, baby.
We keep it in the family. Get your confidence together. Get your clutch together. Support your own. Listen to Apple Podcasts, Google Play Music, YouTube, and at confidenceintheclutch.podbean.com. Subscribe, rate, and review. Hit that bell button to get notifications of new episodes. It's important. Visit us on Facebook at Confidence in the Clutch. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at KITK. Have a safe and healthy night, y'all. Three, two, one. Confidence on 3, in the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence
4, 5, 6.
in the clutch.
Confidence in the clutch.